Homosexual activity first became punishable by death in 1533, under the reign of Henry VIII. For centuries, LGBT people were sinful, wrong, unnatural, or invalid. Being gay was an insult, and teaching about homosexuality in schools was referred to as an appalling agenda. People from the LGBT community were beaten and killed for simply being themselves.
Pride started with the Stonewall riots on the 20th of June 1969. At this time, homosexuality was still illegal in America and gay bars were regularly raided by authorities. On that day in June, 51 years ago, Marsha P. Johnson, a black trans woman, clashed with police after a gay bar was raided once again and sparked the riots that became a pivotal moment in LGBT history.
Pride is an important event for members of the LGBT community. The month itself represents how far we have come as a community. Sexual acts between consenting gay adults were only legalised in 2003 in the USA and in 1967 in the UK. As a community, we have come far, but there is still a way to go. But that doesn't take away from the meaning of this month. The month meant to celebrate this community. It's a month to recognise that we have fought for change and continue to do so. Even now, the history of Pride is still being written in this country, sometimes for the better, but recently for the worse.
Pride is important to so many people for so many different reasons. With its deep history and the general sense of community and acceptance found at the Pride parades, it's a time and place where members of the LGBTQ+ community can celebrate their identity, to celebrate a huge part of who they are with other people who share similar experiences to them. But not everyone is lucky enough to be able to do that.
Unfortunately, being gay is still criminalised in 73 countries, and in 12 of these it is still punishable by death. 15 countries also criminalise the gender expression of transgender people, and even progressive countries such as America do not allow transgender people to be a part of the military, and doctors can legally refuse to treat trans people. Parts of Poland now even have LGBT-free zones as of August 2019, and that's simply unacceptable. As much as Pride is a celebration of how far we've come, at its core it is and will continue to be a protest for the injustice and denial of basic human rights that our peers in the community still face in the 21st century.
Pride is about amplifying the voices of the LGBTQ+ community, that they are here and they are here to stay, that they fought for the rights that they now have and will continue to fight for change, equality and acceptance. Pride shows that those who identify as LGBTQ+ are not ashamed of who they are, despite their history and governments and people against them.
So, as representatives of the young people of North Lincolnshire, we want to say to you, be proud, be loud and celebrate.